Well, first of all, having been on the other side of what Coach Donald's going through right now, I really understand how difficult it is at times to just kind of continue to roll with the punches. And that Wright State team has been consistently good defensively, one of the toughest teams in the league defensively, one of the most well-coached teams in the league. And to see them kind of down and out a little bit tonight because of some injuries and that, I understand that. I mean, we've kind of, that's kind of how we started the year, understanding where we can't go and start feeling a little sorry for ourselves, and we've made it through. So, I give a lot of credit to Wright State and how feisty they were and really battled. I just thought that we were disciplined enough to continue to battle inside. And as I told my team before the game, the chess match is going to be, will their smaller lineup make us make an adjustment, or will our bigger lineup win out and make them make an adjustment? And they just couldn't match us with the bigs. I thought we did a nice job of taking care of that inside.
Rob, what was more impressive with you tonight, the percentage you held them to field goal-wise or the rebounding?
Well, I think the percentage, the rebound shows our discipline. We've been getting better in practice. It's been baby steps, but we've been getting better. Those extra practices we've been able to get in over the Christmas break has really helped us. Early in the year, not being able to get 6 days of practice, you could see some things. But it was good tonight to see, not just be impressed with the rebounds and the percentages, but for Justin, when Steve, I knew I should have took him out. I mean, he talked me into staying in the game, and then he gets a technical for staring at the ref. But Justin, I think you were in charge, was it 10 straight points? I don't know how many it was, but really impressed with how Justin stepped up and really, because it could have got scary there for a moment, but Justin really did a nice job of taking care of the team for us.
Justin, what's the transition like been for you this season? Some ups, some downs. It's pretty much what every freshman probably goes through, isn't it, you think?
Oh yeah, it's definitely been ups and downs, but I just try to learn as much as I can. Especially from Steve. He's a good point guard, a good leader. So I just try to follow in his footsteps and try to pick up little things that he's doing and try to implement in my game.
You showed some offense tonight, but your job, obviously, main job is running the team. Is it tough sometimes finding a balance between those two things, looking for your shot at the same time trying to set other guys up?
It's just one of those things you have to feel out. I saw Cody hit a shot earlier, so you just got to go roll with the hot hand, and just take what the defense gives you. So.
Rob, what did you think of Hakeem tonight for Boris? 13 out of your 2 guard. It's pretty impressive.
Very, very impressive, and he's done it for 3 straight games now. That's what I'm really impressed with, the consistency. We were really inconsistent just the first part of this season. The last 3 games, 2 for sure, we've been a lot more consistent, and he's really sparked us. Early in the game, some of the battles, some of the rebounds he didn't get to, but he was able to get it to another teammate. He probably had 16 or 17 boards just because he was able to keep some things alive. I think Justin was a recipient of one, cleaning it up, maybe a few others, but we need that type of energy for him because he's such a strong presence. And it's just good to see him battle through an injury and mentally get over that hump. And again, this is his first year of college basketball, along with this guy. I'm really pleased with how the progress that our younger players are making.
Mentally, what did these last 2 games, these last 2 victories do for you guys? You talked about some of the tough times that you had earlier this year. Do you feel like you're gaining some momentum now and being able to build off the positivity?
Well, yeah. I mean, when you get in your league, it's difficult. People know you. We were really down, and we hit a low, but we were able to get back in the gym and practice and really accept where we were and just say, all right, we're not a very good team, but we can be better. We know that, and let's just try to build on that. And these guys accepted that. As a staff, our guys really worked hard to get them ready. And, again, those extra practices of just really pounding in the fundamentals is starting to pay off. You're starting to see the ball movement better. You're starting to see some of the little things, the rebounding and boxing out, those things. Tonight we had a couple defensive rotations that we didn't get in the first part of the season. So now we're still searching for that first road win. I think if we can pull one of those off, I'll feel like we've really got to a point where now we can really start feeling a little bit better about the process and the journey. And the journey was tough on us early, and we start to feel a little bit better about the journey. These guys, what we asked these guys to do is very difficult. To play a season knowing that it's going to end that last contest. And for these guys to stick together and do what they've done in the classroom, have a 3.0, perfect APR scores. We have 2 seniors that could graduate at Christmas, but they extended that so they can play. Our junior class, guys can graduate in the summer. I mean, these guys have really attacked the things off of the court, and it's starting to pay off on the court. And that's what I'm very proud of, to see that success on the court.
What is JR's status right now? Obviously, he didn't play tonight. Are you going to try to sit him a little bit longer to try to get him as close to 100% as possible? Or?
We talked about that, and he's been down for over a week. I think that's what is required to try to really turn this injury around. He's feeling the best he's ever felt. We'll see. Maybe he'll play on Thursday. I think he's ready to start seeing some action, but he's got to practice first, and he hasn't been able to do that. So Brandon's done a phenomenal job of just trying to keep his spirits up, keep him in condition, and to heal that foot. I think we've turned the corner. We just have to see how he responds once he gets back on the court.